and welcome. I am Dr. B. I have a skull on my head because I couldn't find scientist glasses, strangely enough. Actually, I had to look up where to get this skull. I think it's really cool. I also got a bunch of other costume items. If you're wondering what I'm rambling on about, is the game Starbound. And it's really fucking awesome. It's by the same guys that made, not all the same guys, but some of the same guys that worked on Terraria, which is kind of why it looks similar, but it's better. I mean, just trust me on this. It's really freaking cool, dude. And all the world, there's like, let me show you some shit to blow your mind real quick before I get started with the playthrough. Alright? This is a planet. There's another planet next to that planet. These are other clusters of planets. And they could be just one planet, or they could be like, I think the most I've seen is like 5 on one thing. Yeah, 5. Now, this is all in one galaxy. These are all different galaxies. The galaxies span a place from negative 999999999 to positive 999999999, and that's on both the X and Y values. So that's a shit ton, in case you haven't noticed that already. But more importantly, that's just in one sector. There's 5 sectors. All these planets are unique. They're not just like, they're randomly generated, but they're randomly generated the same for every person. So if you go to one planet and your buddy goes to the same planet, it's gonna look the exact same. So this is a whole unique galaxy up in this bitch. And I just think it's so beautiful. You know? And that's not even getting into the random creature creation and other stuff, which you probably know about if you already looked up this game and you're like, your mind is blown like mine is. Which is why I gotta wear this skull cap to keep my brain intact. The only problem for me is that it loads kinda slow when I use this awesome bubble thing. Like, I'll zoom all the way over and then I'll freeze because the world isn't done generating. Not generating, but loading. You know? But that's okay. Because it is still a beta. That's right, a beta. Which means they're gonna add even more awesome shit. You know? And I really hope people can hear me. I boosted the microphone because I've noticed, hey, and that's a random awesome thing too. This is a monkey lab. Because they're monkeys and they're science monkeys. Like, think Planet of the Apes. You know? And they have a big monkey. Which I haven't met, but I want to kick his butt. Because he seems kind of evil. And these are tiny creatures. Not all creatures are evil. These creatures are not evil. I'm gonna kill them anyways. Because I'm evil. You know? Also, I'm kind of pissed. Because I found out, while there's no character limit on the namer, currently, in the game, there's a character limit on who you can invite in multiplayer. You know? And my name's too long! I don't know how to change that. But I'll figure it out. And or I'll make a new guy and like start my own personal server. And then just drop all my cool shit in the chest. And then come back with some other guy. And just transfer. Because I think you can do that, but I have no idea really. Smash. Those are barrels, kind of. I gotta say, dude, this game is awesome. If anyone's wondering, I got the bubble boost tech. You can also find, check this shit out. It's like the bestest reference I've ever seen anywhere. The reference is not a sneeze. It is the morph ball, and it lets you become Samus Aran in ball form. I'm allergic to balls, so they wouldn't accept me in Bible camp. But you understand the general idea of this. This whole game is amazing, man. Like, it really is. And anyone who wants it, the beta's only like $15, and it comes with the soundtrack, which is great. Like, the music in this game is probably overdoing it for a game. Like, this is some symphony type shit up in here. I usually, you're not gonna see me exploring too much underground, because I usually never bother digging. I go from planet to planet, travel around the surface, usually try to make a full circle, and some of these planets are freaking huge, man. And then, like, I'll mine every ore, but I kinda got the best possible gear already for this guy. I've been playing this way too much without commentating on it. Like, I look at the skull, but look, that's like Shogun armor for my dudes, which is the fish people. There are like 6 different races, 7 actually, but one hasn't been in the game yet. They're cowboy star people, which I kind of want to be, but only so I can make the first of the star spawn guy. Which these guys are fish people, which I also like, because they're awesome. But then I found out they're peace-loving fish people. Like, they're not gonna stab you in the foot, or anything like that. Hello, robot! Are you gonna be friendly? I mean, go no further, huh? This is a robot castle. This guy is a robot. He's funny looking. Most importantly, he's trying to stop me. And he doesn't know I can fly. See? Screw you. Alright? I'm trying to explain people to my stuff. You fuckers. I have overpowered equipment. It's probably pretty unfair. Oh, shit! Open the door. I don't like this guy. Broke his horse. How do you even break a dude's horse? I guess the horse is a robot too. Yeah, my shit's OP, but I am on like a level 9 planet, and they're all pretty OP too. So it's almost balanced out. My stuff is for level 10 crafting. I didn't get through any of this through hacks. I actually had to play this until I got all of it. I've been playing this for like almost 4 days straight. Considering I sleep like half the day. That's still a lot though. This is a bed. You can sleep in it to regain your health. Your health doesn't regen automatically, which I think is really cool. It can if you use like a red steroids, but it doesn't automatically. And that's cool, because there's a balance to it. Especially in PvP. Either I have to use bandages or the red steroids, or like, you know, die. And then you get your full health back. But of course, there's different modes of gameplay. I'm sorry I'm lagging a bit. This happened to you when I'm not recording. But it's a beta, what do you expect? But it's the coolest beta I've ever freaking played, man. I mean, this shit is amazing. It costs $15 bucks. Maybe you pay in docs, I don't know what country you live in, maybe that's your currency. But it's really damn cool, man. If you and there's already like mods and shit out for it. I haven't played with any of the mods yet. But holy shit. And you can battle cry. I can say anything. You know? This is mostly useless in single player. But you can use it to express your emotions. And your murders. And stuff. That's awesome. Multiplayer. And you can, I don't know how they did it. I was on like a multiplayer server. And the coolest part to me was that it didn't crash my shit. But some dude pulled out freaking Carlton's head. From Software is a great development team, but this isn't made by them. But some dude pulled out Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and it was so weird. I couldn't stop laughing. It was amazing, and you can loot everything, dude. This is book number 11. Don't know if I have it yet. Better safe than sorry. I'm taking that shit. Gonna kill that guy. Dodge this crossbow like a biatch. Didn't dodge that guy's crossbow, just closed the door. He's coming to me like a dumbass, and bam! Ow, you kinda hurt me, Dirk. Dirk? Dirk isn't a word. Give me your robot books. There's lore in this world, like lots of it. This is all the ones I found yet, besides the ones that you started with. You started with like 4 little things that explain why you're stranded, and I'm totally gonna frickin' die. See? This is why a non-regenerating health bar is cool. Because I can actually worry about this while still being OP as shit. Now I could just nap for an hour, but that dude's chasing me down like a badass. So I'm gonna switch to my band-aids. And no, there's a guy in there. There's a guy in there. Don't wanna die. Don't wanna die. Damn, I'm slick. Band-aids. I have to stand still while I'm using them. That's not a feature of the game. That's a feature of... I'm still probably... Oh shit, there's too many. Yeah. When you die and you're on normal, you lose a good amount of your money, which is pixels. And, yeah. On hardcore, you drop all your shit, but it's cool, because you can run back there and pick it all up. And on permadeath, that's pretty obvious what happens there. I shouldn't have to explain that. This is my crib. It's made for single player. I went to some other dudes in cribs in multiplayer, and his was much fancier. I must admit, there was a table. We sat down and talked while we were flying through space. I'm gonna fly through space, because it's really damn cool how you fly through space. I like everything in this game. I do. I'm gonna hit random a couple times. All of these different combinations of coordinates all lead to places with multiple star systems with all I'm overwhelmed by this shit, to be honest. And it's awesome. Look at that star. That star's freaking blue. That's awesome. I want to go to a level 10 planet. Grasslands is cool. You're going there. The only thing I can't handle really is asteroid fields, but I think I could now, because before I didn't have my bubble tech. I had some other tech. This tech, to be honest, which I use to zoom through the air, because it works in the air for some reason. While you're on the ground and you go in the air, it'll make you fall. But if you're in the air, you'll go straight. I don't know if that's a bug, if that's intentional. And also, this is my bed. I'm a torture chamber. That's what I look like naked, because you can't sleep in bed with armor on, because that's stupid. And finally, there's a game developer that recognizes no one sleeps with armor on. It's uncomfortable. It's practical, but it's uncomfortable. Also, I got a diamond drill. I can use it to drill for stuff, and that's the flag of my people. And if you press N, you can commentate on pretty much anything in the world, except for yourself, unless you write your own lore, because you can do that. I just haven't figured out how yet. It's so amazing. I actually had to dig for this mask. I never dig, but I dig for this mask because it's cool. You can only find it in a special underground biome on special planets that have that underground biome. And I never go to underground stuff. I just, like, raid the surface world and mess that shit up. This here's a tree, dude. They have lots of different trees, and they're all pretty damn cool. The only thing that I keep getting is if you see the tentacles, because they're going to be tentacle-looking things, they're still trees because they pop out wood. But it'll just say tentacle tree with tentacle tree blank. Because they don't have any foliage. Don't kill me. You're going to kill me. You're hard. You're hard in discomfort. So I'll smash your face in discomfort. Take that, bitch. This is really awesome. I really wish I could load faster. It's probably my processor. It's probably not the game, even though the game is in beta, and you should expect crashes and stuff. Especially on multiplayer. There are just some griefers, you know, griefing. Apparently they've developed a crash bomb. Like, they'll hit you with that bomb, and it will crash your game. I've only ran into it once, but I've only been on multiplayer once. So, you know, it's kind of, I assume it's not too uncommon. But most of the people there were super nice. They found out how to sit on my head with a mod. They're like, I was running around and they were just doing the sitting animation. Not in poop, but in putting your butt down on stuff. That's how you sit. And they were playing in a band and stuff. And you can import, check this shit out. I got a little guitar, and these are all the songs that come with the game. Alright? And you can play them. And they sound damn good. They do. And you can import your own songs. There were dudes playing Soul Eater theme song. And it was epic. I don't know if you can hear that over the rumbling winds. But it's cool. And my voice, which I'm hoping is louder than that, but I really haven't I've done the audio test, but it didn't come back conclusive. And that guy's an asshole. He has a laser shield. You gotta watch out for them. I'm gonna wreck him. Oh crap, there's two of them. It's okay. I wrecked him, Ralph. It's okay. Now normally I keep putting... Ooh, pants. I already have pirate pants. Oh wait, do I have pirate trousers or pirate pants? Because there's the difference. What I want to get is the cultist set. But I cannot find it for the life of me. I even looked it up. And nobody has legitimately found the coordinates to where to find one. And it's not a drop from a... I got a rocket launcher. I never mentioned that. I never mentioned my awesome rocket launching powers. Look at this shit. It not only does it wreck enemies, but it messes up terrain too. Well, sort of. I guess not very goodly. If you got a skull hammer, which I do, that'll wreck terrain. It'll like tunnel your way into shit. Not out of shit, because you can't tunnel up or down directly. But you can tunnel left and right, because that's how it smacks. That's how hammers work. There are different weapons. There's a hammer, but it doesn't smack, doesn't tunnel. Not a skull hammer. Damn you, poison! Poison is very bad. It is quite... I'm falling in nothing. Woo! There we go. Good old world generation lag. It's even more evident in multiplayer. Yay! Stuff! I really like this game, is what I'm trying to get across. And I've been rambling on it for almost 10 minutes. I haven't looked at my thingy. I can check it down here. 15 minutes now, and I think that's enough for one episode. This is the doctor's ramble of a screw that bird! Screw you, bird! Don't kill me, bird! I'll kill you first. It is really hard to aim these things on a touchpad, which probably would have assumed. Come here, bird. I wanna wreck you, Barry. Got him. That's awesome. And this shit right here is uranium. You probably won't see this shit when you're starting out. It's only supposed to be found on high-level planets. It will fuel you like no one's business. And by that I mean it'll fuel your ship. You don't eat it. Although you can find stuff you eat. My favorite right now are meat chunks. Because you get them by meating with meat. You cook meat, and then meat becomes meatier. And you cook that meaty meat, and it becomes chunkier. That's where you get meat chunks. I'm passing up a lot of cool ore. Now I'm gonna fall to my death, because that's how manly badass people do outros. Alright, thanks for watching, it's been a pleasure. And let me just, alright, see ya. Goodbye. Oh, check out my respawn. I think I already showed it once, because I died already. But that's cool, each race has a unique respawn. I hatch from nothing, and become the Overlord. Which is awesome. The one thing I complain about is they don't have, for humans, they don't have antennas on their head. It's a hair choice. Otherwise, they totally make Laharl. Alright, thanks for watching.